Today's a little bit of an early start, so let's do some glam together. So I'm off to London today. It is absolutely tipping it down outside and we're going to go on the tube, the train, stuff like that, so we need this makeup to last. My skin is all prepped and primed and I'm actually going to try a new foundation today. This is from Rimmel. It's the Lasting Finish 35-hour foundation. Apparently it lasts 35 hours, so I think this will be perfect for today. I'm just taking some of the shade 210 Golden Beige. Let's see what this is like. Oh yeah, I think this is perfect for the tan that I've just popped on. The coverage of this and also the finish is looking absolutely beautiful. It's definitely like more of a full coverage foundation. I feel like often these long wear foundations are normally quite matte as well, but this seems really nice and radiant, and as it said, hydrating. So far I am very impressed. It's stayed really nice and radiant but doesn't look like greasy or anything like that. And also, when I often try new foundations, you all tend to ask me, especially when they're like ones that claim to last a long time, for a wear test. So I'll pop over the top here like an overlay of a clip of my face at the end of the day. Hopefully it's going to look really nice still. I mean, I'm sure it will if it's claiming 35-hour wear. I've just put on my concealer and I'm going to add a little bit of a lighter shade right in the inner corner and underneath the eye here, just to highlight and brighten even more. And then from a cream bronzer, I'm actually also going to use a darker shade in that concealer just to bronze up and contour a little bit. Use the multitasker concealer again from Rimmel, by the way. The darker shade is in the shade Toffee, and then the lighter shade I use to highlight is in the shade 020 Fair. And then just set my under eyes, make sure that nothing creases or moves. I know you all love the satisfying before and afters. That is why powder is my favourite step. Time for a little bit of bronzer, so I'm just going to set that contour in place with my powder bronzer. I don't mean to toot my own trumpet, but how smooth is this looking? I'm just going to whack a little bit of that bronzer on my eyelids as well, so everything connects nicely and all flows. And of course, same with the blush, need to set that in place with a powder blush. Last but certainly not least, lips. I'm just using Tiramisu from Rimmel lip liner. Cappuccino is normally my go-to, but that's a really nice in-between of cappuccino and spice. And then I'm going to use Stay My Rose gloss. I don't know if they do these anymore actually, because I know they brought out the glassy glosses, but this is an OG and it's in my collection, so I'm using it. And then of course I just need to finish with a little bit of setting spray. And that is the makeup all done and me all ready to go to London.